Well, hello there, Taurus. Welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. If you're new, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I really appreciate you guys. All the likes, comments, and subscribes are awesome, and I really think that they help my videos fly, so thank you so much. This is for a reading for August week 2 for Taurus. We're going to focus on your past, your present, and your future and see what's up for you. Please check out your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a fuller picture of what's going on for you with week 2. So we are ready to go, Taurus. Let's do this. All right, in the past, you had clean it up. Current situation is Y. And in the future, you have Yang. In the past, you have Judgment, Page of Pentacles, and Three of Wands. Current situation, 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups, High Priestess. And in the future, you have the 4 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands. Overall energy for the reading is the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, or you could just be emotionally stable or trying to get to that emotionally stable place. King of Cups understands that there's high tide, low tide, that there's going to be tsunamis and all kinds of stuff in the water, right? And he knows how to sit on this concrete perch and just be fine while the water rolls around. And water is about your emotions in tarot. So, in the past, it was about a judgment call. It was time to make a decision about something. Judgment is like an angel calling down and saying, hey, it's time to accept this. It's time to really deal with this situation. Judgment's also about acceptance, not just light acceptance. It's about radical acceptance. So in the past, it was time to make a decision. And you had an idea, a little idea of how to get it started with the Page of Pentacles, and you set your sights on that, and you started looking in that direction. Three of Wands is manifestation in tarot really comes down to 2 cards, 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is about where's my stuff, right? She stands on this cliff looking out over this bay with all these boats, and she's just like, what's next for me? So I think in the past, it's like you had to make a decision about what you wanted to do. You had to clean up a past situation, clean it up. So I think that judgment call was just you being like, okay, well, I've got to make a decision to move forward. I have to make a decision to move forward. I can't stay stuck like I used to. Current situation is August week 2, so it starts off with the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is conflict, right? This is big conflict. All 5s are about challenge and change. This particular 5, this is a lot of conflict. So you are going to have conflict in week 2. When 5 of Swords showed up in my personal life, it was arguments that went on forever with absolutely no point of, like, nobody understanding why we even talked, if that makes sense. So I don't know how the conflict will show up in your life, but the more important thing is to not even pay attention to it, right? Because if you feed into conflict, then your vibe goes down, right? Anything below boredom is not good on the emotional scale. So conflict would be way down on the emotional scale. So I would focus on you. And, you know, I'm not just saying that. Anytime I do a big reading like this, Taurus, in the middle card is always you. So you're showing up as the Knight of Wands. Or, I'm sorry, the Nine of Cups. This is ultimate wish fulfillment. This is wish fulfillment by yourself, singularly. I feel like you're going to have some wishes come true for you this week, especially because this card is in the middle position. So I think when I said I think that you should focus on yourself, it's because you're stable. You've gotten to a really good spot where you know your value. And you're also trusting your intuition. So High Priestess is all about intuition, right? This is that inner knowing, like that feeling. People say it's like a feeling in their stomach. Your emotions are also your guidance system. So say you think about going over to your aunt's house, and every time you go to your aunt's house, there's conflict, right? So then your intuition's telling you, hey, don't go to your aunt's house. There's always conflict every time I go there. So that's why I want you to focus on yourself. Listen to your intuition. Listen to that little voice inside you. If you feel like, hey, you know, every time I go to Publix, I feel bad. Well, then don't go to Publix. You know what I mean? Go to some place that you feel good at, and really trust your intuition in week 2. And like I said, focus more on what's going on right in your life than the conflict that you feel like you've got to deal with or that faces you. Just pivot away from it. Just think about what you desire, what you want. And I see that in this week 2, you're going to be focused on why. Why did things turn out the way they did? Why do I have this conflict? Why did I have to leave a previous situation? Why did I have to turn the other cheek? Like, why did I have to just go? And why did I have to clean it up? But the biggest thing about this why card is that we don't need to understand everything in life, right? Basically, a lot of things happen to us just so we can get to a better place, just so we can choose for ourselves what we would like better. Think about the relationships that you're in when you're younger and how crazy they are and tumultuous they are. And as you get older, suddenly your relationships become a little bit more chill, right? Like they become more stable. Well, for some people. But it's because you're picking what you want. It's because you get to go through all those experiences when you're younger of, oh, I don't want that, and I don't want that, and I don't want that. So you can get to a spot where you are now and be able to be like, hey, I pick myself. I pick me. So in the future, this is sometime beyond the 2nd week of August, you're going to be holding on to something, and I feel like it's this past thing. I feel like it's the thing that you had to walk away from. I feel like it's the thing that you had conflict with. It might even be this King of Cups. Or roles could be reversed, the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're holding on to something really, really tight. But luck is on your side. Wheel of Fortune is about destiny and fated things. It's about fortune. It's about good luck. It's also about, sometimes you're on the top of the wheel and sometimes you're on the bottom of the wheel. The top of the wheel is where joy and contentment and peace and happiness, all that stuff lives. And then sometimes we're on the bottom of the wheel where depression, yada, 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 all that bad stuff happens. Like I said, the point of all of this is to focus on the good in your life. And I think that that's what you're going to do. You have the Page of Wands down here. And this is an inspiring idea about passion and how to go forward with a new idea you have. The biggest thing about the idea you have, so in the future, it's like you want to hold on to all this other stuff, but yet luck is on your side in starting a new project and starting something new, and you're supposed to go after the thing that you want to go after. So when you have this new inspiring idea that comes to you, you're supposed to go after it. There's yin and yang. You got yang. Yang is the masculine side of the yin and yang. It says go do what you want to do. Go after your desires. So that's what I'm going to tell you to do. If you have an idea, if you have a dream, you need to go after it because luck's on your side. Things are going to work out really well for you. But you have to take charge. You have to make a decision to move past this stuff and go into the light. Go into what do I want? How am I going to create it? And what am I going to do? What do you want? Go create it. That's the message I have for you. And focus on you. Don't focus so much on the past and the things that happened in the past. Focus on the good things that you have going on in your life right now. Trust your intuition and know that you are independent and lucky. Darn lucky. Wheel of Fortune. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. Also below the video, there is a subscribe button. If you press that one, you'll be notified anytime I upload a new reading. And until next week. Other thing too, comments. I always get back to my comments on YouTube. So if you could drop a comment, even if it's just a couple emojis, I will get back to you. And I take great pride in that I reply to all of those. And until next week, now I can finish. I just want to leave you with lots of peace, love, and light. Thank you.